Hey guys, I hope you're doing great today. And there's something that I want to talk about that I think is very important for everybody here, which is how to be more confident and how to attract girls better. And this is just being who you are, okay? So let me explain how this works. How to be more confident. This is very important that you know that, of course, at some point you were a baby, and you have to remember that babies that are not born learning how to talk or how to walk, okay? But when we're trying to learn how to walk and when to talk, we make 1,000 mistakes. We fall like one after the other one after the other one, and we say things wrong, etc. But the reason why we actually learn, how we actually achieve walking, is because we never stop after each fall and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened again. I fell again. Oh my God, and I fell in front of my parents. Oh, I'm so stupid. I cannot believe it. Ah, I'm not doing this again. Not at least for, I don't know, this a week. I'm gonna wait until Monday or next month. I'm not gonna try again. And that's stupid. No one thinks that when they are kids because we are not judging what is happening to us. We're just acting. We're not judging what others are thinking, what just passed, or what might happen. So judgments are what works against your confidence. But the reality is your core, the real you, how you are born, you're confident and you are determined and you're persistent. Those things are the real you. The other parts, all those insecurities were added after that in top of your confidence, of your core. This is the real you, confident, persistent, and determined, right? So all the other things you can forget about them. And any flaw that you have in your personality, I'm sure you can remember one day, a moment of one day even, that you didn't have it. If you think you're lazy, there was at least one moment of your life when you were active. Or if you're not confident, you can remember at least this moment when you were actually confident, which means your personality is not a square thing. And you can be whatever you want if you decide to. It's a decision. Okay? So to be more confident doesn't really exist. This was a lie. What exists is to be less unconfident. To stop like taking away all those layers that are not the real you. They are not the real you. The real you is confident, the real you is persistent, and the real you is determined. That's how you achieve things, and that's how you can keep doing this. But when it comes about women, and this might be a real problem for a lot of people here, I'm gonna give you two tricks, and the first trick is the easiest one, which is see what everybody else is doing and do exactly the opposite. I don't know why so many people have got it wrong. I can tell you they really do it wrong. I've been doing this my whole life. Ever since I was 11 years old, probably, I will go and approach girls, and I know how it is. I know how it is, the mentality, and I realize that it's way more simple. Everybody's doing something, and if you do the opposite, it actually is gonna work because it shocks them. They're like, wow, this is not normal. This is not what everybody comes and does, which is like coming and say like, hey, you're really pretty. How many guys do that a day? Or like, oh, I just wanted to ask you for something. I'm like, come on, come on. So let me explain you how this can really be great in your life, okay? Because being confident and learning how to get what you want is a big difference in your entire life, professional life, love life, friend life, whatever. So let me give you a good way to do this, okay? Which is how I learn actually. So go outside, go to the world, go to the mall, go to, I don't know, the streets, wherever you are. But don't go where you usually go, okay? Don't do this at your school. Don't do this where people already know you, because then you're gonna use that personality that everybody already knows, and that's not the real you. We already established that. What you can really do is this, and this you're gonna love, okay? Go to a place where no one knows you, and then find girls that you really like. Don't go lower than what you like. Go what for you will be a 10. Like this girl, wow, this is what we really like. And what is great about those kind of girls is that they are way better than the ones you consider a 7 or 8, which you would probably consider safer. But these girls are super cocky because they have this like problem of thinking they should be a 10, but they're not. And the 10s, they're 10s, they're humble, right? So go with that girl that you really like. Find one, go and talk to her. And then after that, go talk to another one. And then after that, go talk to another one. And then after that, go talk, pam, 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 pam. And do this at least 10 times a day, every day. Okay, so let me explain to you exactly what is going to happen. The first girl you approach, she's probably going to reject you. Boom, horrible, right? And then the second girl is gonna reject you too. But on top of the problem with the first one is you're already gonna have the embarrassment of the second one. And then the third one probably two, and the fourth one, maybe the fifth one, maybe the sixth one. But what is gonna start happening here, which is very beautiful, is your energy is gonna start switching. It's gonna start changing, right? What is gonna happen is you're gonna be so much less worried about what is happening and more like, okay, I'm just gonna finish with this task and I'm gonna go with the next one. And what happens is, think about magnets. Okay, if one is pursuing, is rejecting, but if it goes the opposite direction, it's attracting. If you are like looking like, oh come on, trying to get the attention and get the number and get there, it's not gonna work. But then after you realize nothing bad happens when someone rejects you, and I guarantee you, nothing bad happens. And I have tried this so many times, and it was even worse when I was a kid, because when I was a teenager, my ears were even bigger, you know, and I was way skinnier, so no style at all. I don't know if I have style, but in that moment I didn't have any, okay? So what happens, your energy starts changing, and instead of projecting an energy that is kind of desperate, that wants to get something, suddenly you lay back. There's nothing bad happening, and you're thinking, okay, I'm just gonna wait till be rejected again, and I'm gonna go with the next one. And that is gonna make the real change. Then the person's gonna be like, what's happening? This guy is not really coming after me, you know? And then like you're relaxed now because you don't care about what is gonna happen anymore, and that's super important. You don't care about what is the outcome. You're just there, you're just talking, you're gonna be chill. You're gonna be more sharing the real you. And then after that, probably the girl is gonna give you her number herself. It might not work, but the next one for sure. You're gonna start getting excited. It's like, this is really cool, you know. It's not like the same as the first time. You know, you keep going, and then you get to the 10th one. And if you wanna get done there, be done there. Try the next day, and then you try the next day. And you're gonna see that that amount of rejection is gonna start dropping to a point maybe that is zero. You know, that the first girl you talk, the first girl is gonna react well. Because girls love confidence. Girls love to feel like, this guy must have something to be here talking with me. No matter how you look, believe me, no matter how you look. Okay, it might be harder at the beginning if you don't look like the way you think you should look, which doesn't exist. But boom, I know so many great looking guys that it seems like they were sculpted by God, like, oh, guys, that's so perfect. And they still get rejected because they project the wrong energy. You know, it might not be as hard for some people, but still it's hard for them. Have been with them in the same club, and then they just don't get the girl because they're waiting to see if they come. They don't have that proactivity, which you're gonna have, and they value a lot. Like, you go and do it. You have balls, which is what they like. And I'm sure many times you have seen a girl with a guy that's like, what is that girl doing with that ugly ass guy? You know, and maybe the guy doesn't even have money, so stop thinking about that. Okay, it's important for you to be successful, but because for you, not for the girls. All right. So every day you try this for a whole month, and guarantee you're gonna be great. I guarantee it, because every day that you do something, you will keep doing what works, and you will stop doing what you see doesn't work, because repetition is the mother of skills. So you won't do anymore what doesn't work, and you will start working more in what really works, because you are doing this every day. And I'm talking about every day. I'm talking about from Monday to Sunday. If it is a holiday, every single day. If you're on the bus, if you're on the subway, if you're on the street, if you're on a mall, wherever you are, you see a girl you like, you go and do it. And your energy is gonna change. Okay, and I have some other great tips, but something that I'm gonna give you great about this is, don't worry about what you're gonna say. Don't think about it. Just come and be fresh, and that's very important. They will appreciate it way more. Okay, whatever you're gonna say, don't think about the pickup line. That sucks because it sounds so repetitive because you already did it so many times in your head. People love what is fresh, what is like tailor-made for them. So come with something that in the moment, just come on whatever, you know, whatever. It's gonna work so much better. I guarantee you this. Practice every day. You will stop doing what sucks, and you will keep doing what's great. By the time it's a month, you will be totally better. You will be great at this. Guarantee you that. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. But I know a lot about this, and I know that you can do it. That's what I know. Okay? See you guys.